going to be a step-by-step series where I will be posting, hopefully weekly. I don't really know yet, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated with everything. But I'm pretty much going to go through every step that I took to get to where I am today, because ultimately I know every single one of you guys that are watching wants to be on scholarship, and there's not many people around the country that are on scholarship. So having that benefit is truly a blessing. I just want to make sure you guys are fully equipped, you guys know what you're doing, and hopefully this helps you guys out in the long run. This first episode, we're going to be talking about making your film. Making your film is one of the easiest, yet also one of the hardest things you can do. For me, I committed to Wisconsin Whitewater with 0 game film, right? Powerhouse D3 program, very hard to do, right? Just to play college football with 0 game film. So with you guys, whether you have game film or not, here are the steps that I would take in order to hopefully get at least a tryout opportunity or something just to get your foot in the door. So for me, what I would do is, whether you have game film or no game film, get those clips together and use Huddle. Huddle was like my best friend when I was in high school. I used that to put together my game clips, but then when it came to my practice clips, when I didn't have game film, I used Adobe Premiere, any editing software that you could use. Splice, that works too, just to put those practice clips together. I'd usually it was really during COVID, so I couldn't really be around a bunch of people, I guess. So if I didn't have someone to record for me, I couldn't afford a tripod, I would usually grab my phone and set it up on a shoe. So do whatever you can to get some practice clips, even if it isn't in a game. My practice clips is what got me a tryout opportunity at Wisconsin Whitewater. So when making your film, you want to do, first step is you want to make sure you put your best clips at the very beginning. If you put your clips at the very end or in the middle, the chances of coaches going through and watching the entire video is very slim. So whenever you're making your highlight reel, put them at the beginning, because that gives you a better chance of the coaches, instead of them watching 5 to 10 seconds, they'll watch 30 to 45 seconds. With all my talks with college coaches, none of them that I've talked to have watched any recruit's film all the way through, unless if they're like really high on their board, which we'll get to in a different episode. But make sure to put those clips first. It'll help you out a ton in the long run. As far as music goes, I personally don't put any music. Doing that, you put all the intention on you and not any other external factors. And that's exactly what you want, because the coaches are going through and they're seeing thousands of recruits that are sending them messages constantly every single day. I want to make sure that you take away all distractions if possible. One of the things that genuinely infuriates me whenever I see recruits sending out their clips to coaches is when they tag them on Twitter. You post your film and you tag all of the coaches that you've been talking to from different schools. That is one of the biggest no-nos that you can possibly do in college football. And the main reason why that is one of the biggest no-nos is this. Let me put it to you in this perspective. Let's say you're talking to 10 different girls, right? And you're talking to all of them and you decide, hey, let me put them all in a group chat and ask them if they all want to hang out. What do you think is going to be the reaction? They're probably going to be very pissed off, right? Do not do that, because that is exactly how the college coaches feel. They'll be annoyed, they'll be pissed off, and they'll be like, hey, if he's talking to this school, does he really care about my program? And is this the type of person that we want in our program? Those are the thoughts that are going through their head. You want to eliminate those completely. The way that I would post is by tagging recruiting channels that will push out your clips, kind of being like the middleman to other schools that may or may not see it. That's probably going to be your best chance. So this one was a bit of a shorter video. This is just part 1. I'm going to be coming out with a large series. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, just depending on how many different things I want to touch on. But this is really just about getting your clips together and how to somewhat advertise it on social media. But I'll get into more of the advertising stuff in the next episode. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next one.